Hey guys, this is Paul Potter with Crappie Fishing TV, where we share tips and tricks that I use as a guide here on Grand Lake in Oklahoma to help you catch more fish. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you my secret. This is the way we catch these hot summer crappie here in July in northeast Oklahoma. The only way I know to do it is to fight fire with fire. We're going to set this sucker on fire and get it going. Oh yeah, there we go, baby. All right, now we're ready. Woo! Here we go. All right guys, well, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you guys are with us. We've got a good show for you guys. The last couple of days the heat has turned on, and I mean, it has gotten hot. It is definitely the dog days of summer, you know what I mean? So the last few trips we went on, I'm not gonna lie to you, they were tough. I mean, the last 3 days it has been tough fishing. These fish definitely moved within the last few days, went straight into a serious summer pattern where they're stacked up on brush piles, but a lot of them aren't biting. And you know, I've talked to a lot of people around the lake and stuff, and they said the exact same thing. Pull up to a brush pile, drop a minnow, jig, whatever they want down there. They've tried everything in the world and these fish will not bite. So, you know, what do you do on those days when these crappie just aren't, when they just don't want to bite like that, you know? And that's kind of what I want to talk about today, you know. We went out, and right now we're out here. We just went out and caught about 8 crappie on some new spots, went and found some brand new brush piles that I think are not getting fished a lot. And, you know, I think that's the key, is finding the fish, find the brush piles that have not been fished a lot. We spent most of the day today driving around in 20 foot of water with side scan, just looking on all the shorelines, next to docks, everything, looking for brush. And once you find brush, I'm marking it, and I'm just turning around and go back to it and look at it and throw a jig down there, throw a minnow down there, and see what they're biting on. But one of the things I want to talk about today is a secret that I've always used here on Grand Lake when these summer crappie get tough. They will bite. I promise you, these crappie will bite. But there's certain techniques that you can use that will definitely help you. So one of those techniques I want to talk about today is jigging minnows. And I know some of you have heard me talk about it before, but this is a killer tactic that will work for you. So the way that I do it is I take my minnows and I put that hook in the tough part of their mouth, right between their brain and those nostril holes that they have on the top of their mouth. Put that hook in there. Take your time and put your hook underneath the chin of the minnow, and then put your hook right up in between the nostril holes and the brain. And you want to make sure and not hit the brain of the minnow, because then they'll die. But there's a tough part right in between there, right in between the nostril holes and the brain, where it's really tough. And you put your hook in there, and I promise you, you can take your minnow and you can jig that minnow just like you would a jig. I get a lot of people always ask me, Paul, what do you do? Are you just always fishing, doing stuff? And they're like, no, I do other things besides fishing, I promise. You know, we've uploaded about 100 YouTube videos here, and I never really share anything about what I do other than fishing. But I had a buddy of mine, Nelson, who called me the other day and said, Paul, I bought a boat. I need you to meet me over here. That's all I'm going to tell you. You're going to want to see this thing. Come with me and go check it out. It's pretty cool.